Yo, I can hear myself. Okay. I should
Yeah, me
have
too.
fixed that. All right, there we go. That's better. Okay. So,
Okay.
all right, sounds good.
That's good.
Okay, so we're looking at some stand. Okay, a little bit more standard bands this time. It looking like a little bit more of a standard comp with the Heckram and the new jungle picks.
Oh, I love Nami.
Ooh, the Zyra pick.
Yeah, so with that Hecarim pick, they're really going to look for more of the late game. They could potentially get a couple of surprise ganks early on, but mostly, you know, against Nunu, he would be able to put a lot more pressure early on.
Yep.
We just got smashed by a hacker. It was not fun. Myself too?
Okay, so it looks like
Oh,
the team
cool.
on the left grabbed one of the top tier 80 right now with Sivir.
Yeah.
There will be a lot of AoE damage. So right now they're very damage heavy. Their bot lane will have some pressure. Their jungle would be looking to farm for most of the game. Just that's what it looks like so far. I think they would need to pick something with more
Ooh,
pressure.
The
Nice.
top band. Yeah, that's a good band.
Yeah, with the top and the mid, they would need something with more pressure.
Would you think like a stylist going into this comp would be pretty good for a little bit of with his AP damage and like how well he scales into the late game?
With which team?
With the team on the left here.
So far, it works, but they would need something more pressure with mid and top.
Okay.
Oh, they banned your anti.
Oh, okay. The
I'm-
band, interesting.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what their answer
Darius.
is for Kled. It's a
think-
strong pick, but not conventional.
Yeah. So like that's what I was saying. Like the team on the left over here is looking like a little bit more conventional, like team comp, with the Heckram, the Zyra, the Sivir. The team on the left here, like they started off with like the Nunu and Wilhelm is like a really strong jungle, like super strong CC, super strong engages, an awesome AOE ult. Okay, they're picking up the.
Yo, do it. Lock it.
Do it. That would be kind of fun to see.
Yeah, if Nami gets
Yeah.
her bubble and then Kate gets her trap, it's game
oh,
over.
Ezreal.
No.
Okay.
Oh, I
Okay.
hate Ezreal.
They're going with a little bit of a safer pick there. That's all right.
I think they made a mistake there. With the teams on the right against team on the right, as more of someone coming from the bot lane side, Sivir and Zyra, Zyra makes up a bit for Sivir's range. They're very good at pushing, but with
Oh,
Nami
Fizz.
and Caitlyn, they can shut them down, especially Sivir, starting from level 1 if they're playing right. But that's assuming they're on par at the same skill level.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh,
Oh,
the Jax
shit,
top
it's
lane.
Jax.
Top lane. Okay. Oh, oh my God. A Renekton top lane. This is going. Wait. Where is the?
Jungler is Kled.
No.
yeah,
Kled,
so
Jungler is Nunu. Wait.
so Kled mid.
for sure.
Kled mid. That's interesting.
Hey.
We're definitely looking at the team on the left with a bit of flexing here. A lot of greedy picks, but clearly saying, I'm better than you, even with losing matchups. So,
I mean, like this team right here is looking really, really strong, in my
Yeah.
opinion. But granted, a team that had like last game, we had a team with this traditional comp lose to an unconventional comp, and
cheese.
like hard.
Yeah.
So
We'll
like
see.
they could be going for the same kind of thing. Jax and Renekton is kind of like I don't think it's a really skill matchup. I believe who's gonna look. It's a battle for trading.
yeah. I think it really depends. At this point, it's the left team is looking for more late game
Yeah.
and some split push, whereas the right team, they're looking for a mid game win. Ezreal with a couple of items going in, Renekton.
Oh snap! I'm not in the
Yo,
camera.
come in closer. Come closer.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, whoops! That's not how you get in there. Oh,
Yo.
Okay.
you. All right, I'm hyped for this game. This is gonna be a really fun game.
I put my money on left.
Yeah, me too.
I'm interested to see what happens with the bot lane between the left side and the right side,
There's like a-
because
Oh, sorry.
the,
Continue.
the picks here is I'm not sure why the right team went for the Ezreal, because it has absolutely zero synergy with Nami.
Yeah, you're
At
right.
least Nami can heal off some of the poke, but Other than that, though. I just hate Ezreal, so I'm just biased.
So what I'm excited to see here, like I'm going for the team on the left primarily because like Jax, I played a lot of Jax. I'm a jungle main and I like Jax a lot. He's super fun. Hecarim, it's just I love watching Hecarim play. Just like that man just come out of nowhere and just pow drive somebody. Fizz is
Oh, I hate that fish.
I'm a crappy player, so I
Yeah.
think Fizz is toxic as
Yeah.
all. Like oh my god, his E. Actually, I think if it is Kled into Fizz, I think Fizz wins this matchup like hard.
Okay. Well,
And I also think this bot lane is going to get pushed in fairly hard because, like you said, Sivir has crazy wave clear. It's going to push into this, and Zyra's going to push in. So I think the team on the left is going to have pretty much priority if there's no invade.
Yeah, so I don't know if there is much that the right side bot lane can do with those picks, because Ezreal has very little wave clear. Nami can't help him with that, whereas Sivir is very strong with wave clear, so that leaves the bot lane with the only choice of going for all-in. And the problem with all-in is that Zyra just completely shuts it down, so
Yeah,
that's really
100%.
not going to work.
I also think that the Fizz here is a lot stronger because his roaming in the mid lane is probably going to be a little bit stronger until Kled
hit 6. Yeah.
Okay.
So his early game roams are going to be a lot stronger.
Oh, can you imagine if Kled was on this side and then Hecarim and Kled just like zoom
Oh
in?
my gosh. Just running in like Fast and Furious, like zzz.
Definitely some good synergies there.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of fun.
You're on the wrong team, man.
But there's going to be a lot of top lane's going to be really fun to watch, I presume. I'm being super actually no. I think Renekton can win this top lane matchup.
Renekton, on an equal footing, would destroy Jax past level 2. Level 1, Jax would win with a counter-strike.
Yeah.
But past that, it's a straight win for Renekton, frequently picked as a known counter-pick against Jax as well. But, which is interesting to, just to look at what the left team is going to do with Hecarim, if they're going to pay more attention
Let's go.
for the Jax early on.
All right, guys, we're about to start the game right now.
All right.
Oh, I love all these skins. They're so cute.
I love toy Renekton.
The Cledula and the Regnek toy.
Like that is so much funny. That is so funny.
The
so
God
much
Hand
funny.
Jax.
Wow. Yo, Godstaff Jax literally makes you better at the game. I'm not even kidding. Like it's actually like it genuinely makes you better because you get a real weapon as Jax for once.
Nice. Oh, can't see stuff now.
Oh, okay.
Very standard start, it looks like, for the red team and the blue team. So both of the junglers would be pathing top side.
Yeah, red buff is just too strong in the early game. Wait, they're not. Oh, Nunu wants to start blue because it's just better with blue. Okay, so no one's gonna go fan fade.
Which makes sense because he needs to be top. Oh, wait a second.
Wait,
Renekton is mid.
Oh, nice.
Okay,
Okay,
so
we called that wrong. Okay, that's interesting.
okay. Well, if that's the case, the matchup here is fairly equal for the middle side, with Renekton, of course, taking the lead.
Yeah, he's zoning out. He's zoning out the fizz there.
Yeah.
So as I've mentioned, this lane, Sivir will just shove it in, and
Which she's doing right now. Yeah.
and Ezreal really don't have much answer as far as a counter push is concerned. So, one more thing a lot of people don't think about when it comes to Zyra against Ezreal is that a good Zyra player will pop up those plants to block your skill shots. So a lot of the time it will block a lot of the effectiveness.
Oh, nice. Go. Woo!
Woo! Nice. Nice. First blood goes over to the blue side over there.
Really
Solid,
nice.
really nice play. They used Zyra used both sums, and they got a they also got the flash and heal from the bot lane too.
They only got the heal from the Ezreal.
No, they got the heal from the Ezreal
Oh,
and the
flash
flash
from
from
the Nami.
Nami.
Nice.
Good. So like you were saying earlier, they're gonna be pushing in this wave like super hard, and like they won that early game trade. That puts Sivir ahead by a lot right now. Her first back is gonna be super strong right now.
Yeah.
And that
Watch
first
out.
kill gold.
All right, we got Nunu going in for the gank at top. Let's
Yeah,
go.
Jax is a little bit overextended here.
Let's go. Okay.
Oh, no, he should be.
Okay.
He
He
can
should
counter
be
strike.
fine.
I think he should be fine. If he doesn't fight again, wait, what?
Yeah, no.
Okay,
Okay, yeah.
he
He
got
hadn't waste the
flash.
flash. That's good for the red side. The red side got the flash off of Jax. Nunu probably is going to be sticking top side just to get that repeat gank.
That's most likely going to burn Jax's TP as well.
Yeah.
But it looks like
Oh,
he's actually going to stay.
So looks like Zyra's trying to Zyra's warding the river, or she's going into. Okay, she's laying a deep ward, some deep vision. Okay.
All right,
Yeah,
they're going in again.
Yep, that's what I thought. Going in for the repeat
Let's
gank.
go.
Does have a flash. I think this is going to be a kill here for.
Yeah,
Alright.
the Jax is most likely dead here.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice. Nunu.
Oh, executed.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
so that's
the
well worth
Jax
it.
doesn't
I
even
feel so
get.
bad.
Jeez. Okay, the Jax is looking pretty behind here. He has to use his teleport now too.
6.
He's also missing out on a bit of CS. Oh,
Our team
actually,
is
no,
going
no.
back.
Definitely a snowball matchup. So with Clyde currently taking some lead here, you know, we'll see where this goes.
Yeah, Hecarim needs to. Sorry, I got distracted. I think Hecarim needs to start making plays. Yeah, like Hecarim needs to start making a play right now. Okay, he's getting Scuttle. Gonna get Scuttle right now, I think.
All
I can't
right.
really move the key. I know it's the select blue player 3? Oh, 4.
Nice. Oh.
Yeah,
Okay,
Hecarim-
so it looks like bot lane stopped their pushing waves. They're going to just zone them out now that they have taken the lead. So at this stage, I
Okay,
really...
then
Oh,
bot coming
Nunu
in.
coming in for a gank.
Okay.
They don't see him till last second. It's kind of weird because I thought they
Great
had.
spell shield right there.
Oh, now Zyra's dead. Oh, Hecarim
Hecarim
coming in
with
for
the
the
coming for the
gank.
counter ganks.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, wait,
Jax, come
Jax,
on.
the solo kill? Wait.
Clay.
No, okay, no.
Okay, nothing else has
happened.
happened. All right.
Let's go take a look at mid lane.
He's kind of the problem because Sivir and Zyra is always going to be pushed in. That will give Nunu a lot more opportunity to just keep ganking. Shut them down, maybe.
Yeah, so Nunu sometimes can definitely catch people off guard with the speed he can execute those ganks. It looks like they did ward around mid-river, but Nunu went past the other way, so it went past a ward that they placed.
Well, let me change.
Jax just solo top Clyde top. Despite the early advantage, I think this is not looking good for
Well, that just goes
the
to
red team here.
that just goes to show how powerful Jax is. Like Jax is such a strong champion because like even if he gets a little bit behind, he can still pump out tons of damage due to his crazy attack speed passive. Oh, let me just see.
Absolutely. There's definitely a lot of base stats involved on that champion there.
So,
Okay, so
so we're just gonna take a look at the mid lane right now. So this matchup is looking. Okay, there's definitely. Oh snap! Okay, this is going in here. I don't think that's the best idea. Okay, just a little trading going on.
quick trade back so it doesn't lose too much
There's
HP.
some activity going up the top. Let's go. Let's see.
Okay, there
Okay,
we go.
so here comes a quick 2v2.
Oh,
Right.
I think blue team can actually win this.
Yeah.
Yep, they do.
That's a very fast start with them. Now, I don't think there's not much the red team could have done there.
No, not really. Like Hecarim came in for that was a really really good play from Hecarim there. I think he wasted his ult in that situation though. I think he could have done that without having to waste ult, but it was still a very very good play on top side.
For sure.
That just goes to show like Hecarim's ability to like later into the game, Hecarim's ability to just maneuver around the map becomes so essential for like these counter ganks. And he's such a good. Oh, okay, Hecarim coming in. Hecarim coming in for another gank here. Nice, nice, nice. They might be able to do this. Yeah, this isn't easy. Nice, stole the show. Coming in for another gank here.
With Hecarim already being so far ahead of Nunu and being a very late game focused, very strong late game champion, again, this is all looking very, very good for the blue team. I'm sure they're very happy with the results so far.
I think Hecarim made a bit of a misplay here because he had priority bot lane, priority mid lane after that kill. I think just so he can solidify his lead, I think he should have been invading Nunu's blue side jungle. Because like Nunu went for another play. Oh wait, Jack's about to get a solo kill. Jack solo kills the Kled yet again. Okay, they're going into an invasion. Oh, okay, he still gets the blue.
At this point, top lane is over.
Yeah,
there's not much they can do.
Jax is like he lost a little bit of the early game, and now he's 3-1, and he's smurfing on this Kled. Like it's truly unfortunate.
He's doubling his CS as well. So at this stage, Jax has a choice. He can either go help his team and create unfavorable scenarios for the rest of the map, or he can just keep on split pushing and just take towers. So it would be up to him what he wants to do here.
In my opinion, I think he should just stay topside. He's pushing in right now. Okay, clearing out some vision from bot side. What they do need to start doing though is like since Jax has priority here when he's on the rift here he has priority. He should be laying down some more vision into the enemy side so Hecarim can look for some more favorable ganking positions and taking away some farm away from enemy side jungler. Oh, okay, we have a little bit of an action going on in the mid lane. Just a little bit of training in the favor of Renekton. I think Renekton wins that trade. Yep. Bot lane's having a little show going down bot lane. Okay,
I think the difficulty with what you're mentioning with counter invade is that the Renekton is so much stronger than the Fizz right now.
That's true.
Which is what's
I can go in for the 1v1.
Okay, Fizz is coming to join. Renekton might be coming.
Okay, nice ult, nice ult. Okay, I think he wins this here. Oh no, Renekton's coming. Okay, yeah, good idea to back off there. Want to play it safe, even though he could have definitely could have killed him. He might have died to the Renekton.
Okay.
Oh,
Zipper ult. Oh no, she missed her cue.
Okay, but they got the hill. Wait. Zyra knock up.
Nice,
and the kill goes over to Zyra. Good job from the blue side bot lane.
great decision making by the bottom lane there. So if you took a look at what happened there. Okay, so let's take a look at what's happening here for mid.
Okay, he secured it.
Nunu secured it, but they're getting...
Okay.
Okay, so they traded Dragon for like 4 kills. But like, oh my...
Definitely worse for the blue team in this case.
Red?
Yeah, blue team. Oh yeah, look at this. Blue team's up by 4K gold. 8-2 and 11 minutes in. They may have a dragon, which is not a bad. If you are losing in kills, it's better. You're better off just focusing on objectives. As a jungler. Oh, but I think we're gonna get another solo kill here.
Oh,
jeez,
double flash
for flash. End kill goes over to the blue side, solidifying his lead. Like this Jax is going to pop off later on in the game.
He's already popping off.
No, but like when it comes to team fights, he's just gonna be dummying them.
He's definitely on track to Flame Horizon him right now. So this is not looking good.
Yeah, this oh man. This Kled is not playing League of Legends today, man. It's truly unfortunate.
Slight questionable trade by that Sivir there. But Zyrus here to bring the pressure back into the lane.
They're definitely trying to push in this wave right now. Like, no one has gotten first tower yet, but it's looking like that's either going to probably happen more towards bot side. Bot side's like, okay. Little trading going on in the mid lane. Oh, wait.
Nunu is potentially coming in to assist.
Something to.
I think he's going. I think.
Okay,
Oh,
okay, they're
little
going,
action,
for, they're
little
going for the poor Claude again.
Okay, we're gonna get counter again.
Oh.
Okay, I think he has the nice ulti over the wall. Gave himself there. Okay, that was really well done by Nunu there, coming in to help out his laner. Even though the Cled's behind, he came in just in the right time to save him from getting even further behind. Even though I generally don't think he can get back into this game.
No, even at the beginning, the only chance that Cled had was when Nunu ganked for him. That was the only time they were able to kill the Jax. If they leave him alone, like Jax is just gonna keep killing him over.
All right, they're gonna. I think the blue blindside is gonna force.
Oh,
I think
get the Nami, get the Nami.
I think they can get the Nami here.
Oh no.
No. Okay.
Got the flash,
Smart
though.
of him to
Damn.
back.
Yeah. No need to do some solo kill bronze shenanigans. Bronze shenanigans as in Russian there. Oh snap. Okay. Then we're getting a little action in the mid lane. I think no, they're not gonna go for the dive.
They're just gonna get some.
I think Fizz backs here.
Oh!
Oh!
That did more damage than I thought it would.
Jeez. Okay.
Just snipe that Zarya.
Yes, the Manami is completed at this stage. So this is closing to the point where Ezreal will start doing more damage. This is mid-game where Ezreal have, a large lead over most ADs.
That was a weird way. Okay, I don't think they should be staying in here.
Sivir has the spell shield, so that.
Okay, Sivir can get.
Oh,
wait. Oh yes.
They can take the Hecarim here. They just need to play this smart.
Oh!
Wait.
Oh! And the Jax is here.
And the Jax is here. Jax is definitely going to take this on. Okay, that was an unnecessary flash from the Fizz there. He kind of just wasted his flash.
No, he wants that kill, man.
Greedy auto there. Costed everything.
He's like, no, this is mine.
That was really unnecessary. But they got the kill. I think they walked out of there. Oh yeah, they walked out of there with no deaths. They walked out of there with 3 kills. Towards that. Wow.
And Jax
really well played.
Top. Yep. He barely loses anything off his tower. Boom.
So let's take a look at what Jax is building here.
Oh, support on support Violet.
Bam.
Oh my god. Support on support.
Oh, man, so
crimes.
tilting.
Jeez.
This Zarya's really good.
Jesus.
Zyra has Oblivion Orb about 3 or 4 minutes ago. Just something to note. She is no longer a support at this stage.
Zyra has come online, man.
The power of a support for bot lane is definitely
2
cannot be
levels up on
overstated
this
there.
Kled. He's not letting him. Oh my.
Oh boy.
Okay, just some little trading here. Oh wait, this Kled is just still staying in lane.
His Scarlet's coming back soon.
That's fair, but like still, I don't think you should be staying in lane right now. I think he should just reset right now because like he's losing. He's already lost. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, he's dead. He's dead.
He's dead. Oh,
Nunu's
too
here.
Late.
The Nunu can't kill him.
No, he can definitely take the Nunu also if he stays.
Yeah. Like he has. Oh, he hasn't even completed his Trinity Force yet.
No, because he went for the AoE TM match for the split push.
Yeah.
As we talked about, his item build
Dang.
is already telling us what he plans to do for the rest of this game.
Yeah, he plans to just be on his island solo pushing, and if anyone tries to mess with that, it's over for them. Okay, he didn't go on the engage on the Nunu there. I think that was a really smart play. Because he might have been able to kill him, but he might have just griefed it away as a kill. Like there was too much. It was like a 60-40 play.
All right.
Great spell shield there.
Very nice. Wow.
Nice. Fizz coming up in there for the assist.
Oh.
Does he still have ult, the Fizz?
No. He used it earlier.
So the burn wasn't. Yes, Ezreal had to heal before he died to the Fizz burn.
The ignite?
Okay, the Nunu
No, the
is
W.
Oh, there's burn on W. I did not know that. All right, so they're setting up for Drake number. Is this the name for Drake right now?
Number 3.
3. What's the? Where are the timers, man? All right, so okay, Jax is now too far gone, and Kled won't be able to do anything. Jax got his Trinity Force. Like the power spike Jax gets from Trinity Force once it's completed is crazy. Like just look at this. It's gonna get solo killed again. Oh, Ezreal ult coming out of literally nowhere.
All right, they're really committing to this.
The mid lane instead. That was a great combination by Zyra and Fizz.
Great team synergy there. You can tell that this team's been playing together for a while now.
For sure, that was a good play.
Rift. Easily
Just taking a look at this game here. If you guys were to pick an MVP right now,
Oh.
Zyra.
who is your pick?
For MVP right now?
Oh, okay, she's getting caught out. Oh,
Oh, nice flash,
nice.
flash. Are they following her though? No,
the-
they are not.
I think the Kled missed his ult.
Who would be the MVP for this game? That's a really good question. I mean, the Jax did a really good job. I mean, Jax did die early game, but he did a really good job in like keeping his cool and just dumpstering him later on.
That's true.
But honestly, I like they all played really, really well. It's really hard for me to decide who would be like the MVP of this game. Your thoughts on an MVP though?
My thought and my opinion with this is that it's definitely Zyra. She's made huge amount of plays bottom. Sivir played good, however that lane was carried largely by the support, and her help for mid lane and some jungle skirmishes, they were paramount to how this game have turned out.
Yep, you're right, 100%. That makes a lot of sense. All right, let's take a look over.
So now, both top and bot first tier is gone. So I think the next step here is for the blue team to start warding and controlling the Baron area so they could actually force a Baron or turn on the other team. So, or I wonder if they'll just keep Jax split pushing and have Sivir just shove at the lanes. Those are all valid ways to play right now. I think they're already starting the strategy right now. Look at Zyra.
They're clearing out, they're clearing vision, placing vision. This is really smart play.
Clearing top jungle vision, for sure.
This is also really good vision warning right here. Minus D.
Yes, and notice that there's Jax solo pushing bottom.
Yep,
so
he's getting flanked.
So now the blue team should be going for Baron right away.
Yep,
it's not
he's,
up for...
He has the attention of 3 players right now.
And flash. All right, they're really committing hard on this.
They committed.
Oh, the escape.
Nice.
And Hecarim is coming. Can he get it there in time? No.
Definitely a highly suboptimal play. They should.
Oh snap! This Hecarim. Oh, nice dodge.
Great dodge.
Nice dodge from the Hecarim over here.
Nunu got the shutdown goal to 700 from that kill.
Oh, he got 1,000 from the shutdown goal there. But like, if any out of all 3 players were to go on, Nunu would probably be the most optimal because not for the red team, but for the blue side team. Like, because like he's not one of their carries. Like, so see if that 1,000 would have went on Renekton there. Jeez, that would have been able to maybe put them back into the game.
All right, Kled is initiating.
All right, we're gonna have a full fight.
Definitely better for it to be on Nunu, for sure.
Renekton ulted. Oh, Zyra ult.
Okay.
Sivir is kiting, Sivir's kiting. Oh,
Jax is coming in with the TP.
Got a TP coming
There
in.
we
Jax
go.
comes in with a kill secure.
That was a slaughter.
But blue
Okay,
team wins.
so now they're paying
Okay, I
Baron.
think they can get to a Baron.
I think they should just go straight to Baron right here. Clear out any. Okay.
There'll be no contest, and Ezreal already ulted.
With Zyra, it's definitely one of the best champions against Baron.
Okay, but they're not going straight for. Okay, Sivir backed.
A little too conservative for my personal opinion.
Yeah,
however, they are winning, and they're not getting outscaled anytime soon. So definitely the right choice here, in my personal opinion.
I think they're playing a little. I think they're playing like this is their first game of the day. I think they just want to make sure they solidify their win here. They don't want to take any because going for Baron is I think the more aggressive play. But doing this, clearing out vision, prioritizing getting Dragon, I think is also a really good play here. The safer play to solidify their lead.
Would be nice if it was a
That's fair enough. Again, I suppose anything could happen. It could be a steal from Ezreal Q. But, I mean, beyond some crazy things like that, that was a guarantee Baron. They should have definitely went for it.
All right, let's check out the player's build. Okay, so this Hecarim went for the Warrior instead of the Cinderhulk, going for a little bit more of the battle-ready Hecarim, like the more damage-heavy Hecarim here.
He has full Triforce ready.
Yeah.
I mean, at this rate, if Ezreal is in the fight at all, he is dead. Ezreal will just ult in
and die.
Exactly.
I think so Hecarim's building for that GA. You want to see with the BF sword and the.
Fizz with a little bit of the BM there. Look at that Magi. 10 stacks already.
Jeez. Oh
Alright,
man, the
everyone-
enemy team only
Yeah.
has two items fully completed with the frozen gauntlet and the black cleaver. Only 2 full items on the enemy team on the red team over here. Jeez.
So-
Minus
Eight gold
jungle
difference.
weapon.
So Sivir is finally closing in on her late game. So her third item will come online within the next 2 to 3 minutes. And at that stage, Ezreal will officially never outscale her again.
Yeah.
So
100%.
I think the window for any sort of comeback is slowly closing for the red team.
Nice poke. Oh, missed the R.
Oh,
That's certainly a missed
Fizz.
opportunity.
Fizz, that R, buddy. Ooh, that was looking a little rough.
I have to go. Is it almost 5 guys?
What?
I'm not sure.
I feel like your team was.
Okay, so let's see here. This Ezreal is using his E very liberally. I mean, not that there's much risk with using it now, but it's not the first time I'm seeing him use it.
goodbye,
Okay,
Kled
let's go.
again. Oh, jeez, this Jax is just bullying this Kled, man.
Fighting over
Jeez, just
gold.
let the man play League of Legends.
Well-
All he wants to do is play some League
Oh
of
my god,
yeah.
tower dive.
And now he's getting dived.
Oh,
He got dove under tower, too. Jax is level 15 right now.
See, this is what I was talking
that
about, what
Nami
they
is-
should have done.
It's very
You see, they see that
Okay.
they're ganking Jax, and the rest of them is going on Baron.
Baron, here we go.
This is
Look
a
at the
standard
distraction.
correct play
This is
for
a
League of
bad play
Legends.
for the red team,
Yeah.
but this is such a good play on the blue side.
They invested way too much on that bot.
They focus way too hard, and now they're going to pay for it with an easy Baron for the blue side, and I
No
think
contest.
it's pretty much GG from here out.
For sure. There's not really a win decision from that, right? You either let Jax take everything, or you contest Baron and lose anyways. So, you know, there is not really much of a right decision. So, I think typically in these kind of scenario, if you do have the outscaling team, you should definitely catch the person that's soloing on the side, even at the expense of a Baron, because if you don't have a better play and you still can outscale, that's definitely the right way to go.
Does the right side even have a win condition at this point?
No, they don't.
Okay. Sad.
I mean, it would require some 3 players to disconnect at this stage.
Which is not going to happen with a delicious 25 ping here.
All right, Hecarim with the steal. He wants that red.
Did he get the red? Oh,
yeah,
he got
yeah,
the red.
Yeah, he got it. Easy.
Okay, he completed
Okay,
his
now
GA2.
they are going to.
Yeah, it's over now. They're just
Wow.
going to dumpster here. Whoa, who just got? Oh,
Did they forfeit?
Yeah, so what
Okay,
happened
little.
there was Ezreal E'd in, and
like you said, he would die.
exactly.
Oh my god,
Fizz
this Hecarim
recognized
is
it.
just going
Oh
at
my
it.
God.
Sivir dealing massive amounts of damage here from the back lane. Now they're just gonna rush it down mid.
They can end. They
It
can
can
They
end
should
right
end.
here.
Yeah,
It should
the
end
game
right
is
here.
now
They got
over.
aced. It's over. Over. GG's. 27.
Well played by the blue team,
Well played by both teams. Both teams played well.
for sure.
Just one played a little bit better, and yeah, that's fine.
Oh, they try to surrender. Okay. All right.
GG's. Good
GG.
job, blue team.
Conventional wins.
So this time we didn't get to see another cheesy